The boy died alone in his tiny rental room, but at his funeral, his parents showed no sorrow. They ignored the mourners and quietly pocketed the money. His favorite meals were instant noodles and the leftover rice balls that were about to expire each night, because he knew his parents couldn't afford college tuition, and he understood how hard life was for them. So he gave them most of his paycheck every month to save for school. He was always the last one to leave the factory, but that night, a machine malfunctioned, his foot got caught in the gears, and every emergency button failed. The machine crushed his leg, tearing through flesh and bone. The clinic was closed, so he messaged his boss, begging to be taken to the hospital, but the boss refused coldly, even said if he was 1 minute late tomorrow, it'd be considered absence, for the sake of that meager perfect attendance bonus. The young man chose to endure, but the infection from the wound spread, and he never woke up again. At the funeral, the heartless boss kept dodging responsibility, claimed the boy's health was the issue, that since he didn't die inside the factory, it couldn't be considered a workplace accident. The parents stood in silence, eyes blank as they watched him leave. Then came a father and son. They were professional cleaners of the deceased's belongings. Their job was to gently collect and return the final items of those who passed, but they always did it with great care. From the boy's bag, they found clothes, a nail clipper, and deodorant. They realized he must have hated the sweat and dirt from factory work, and figured he was a clean and thoughtful young man. When they returned the items to the parents, the couple still looked lost, until a relative stepped in to interpret. Only then did they realize. The boy's parents were both deaf and mute. No wonder the boss dared to be so brazen. He knew they couldn't understand. The mother pulled out her son's belongings one by one, grief-stricken. She couldn't cry. She could only pound her chest in anguish. Meanwhile, the cruel boss was still at the funeral, celebrating how easy it was to silence the family, saying thank God they were deaf and mute. The cleaner couldn't take it anymore. He told his son to wait outside, then grabbed the boss and dragged him to the mother, and exposed everything. The mother held back her sorrow and spoke with trembling hands. Her son knew how hard it was to find a job. He was always grateful for the chance to work. He never missed a single day, because he wanted to save for college, and give his deaf parents a better life. If he were your son, would you have treated him this way? She picked up the funeral money and shoved it into the boss's chest, refusing to accept money earned by her child's death. Mom, Dad, now I'm earning money too. I have a job and I'm truly grateful every day. I'll get Mom the knee surgery she needs and help Dad fix his cataracts.